Is this just a book? Our government is scared of this book. Our leaders do not swear by it, but swear at it instead. It is not the book, but its author. Our leaders follow the money, not the Bible. So many in our governmental leadership claim the name of Christ to get into the office and then follow whichever lobbyist gives them the most or the best, or both. Look at who gives and continues to give the most to an elected official. The healthcare industry gives so much money and they get their money's worth. Lobbying used to be illegal because it is wrong. Now corporations have the same status as an individual as for being responsible for telling how much they give. Lobbyists don't stand in the lobby anymore because they bought their way in. Healthcare that spends the most on elected officials is in part funded by the medical supply companies that includes the pharmaceutical companies and the companies that make their specialty tools for abortions. PACs are formed as a way to hide who are really giving money so they can push their agendas through against bills and amendments. It will take a whole day on any given bill or amendment to track down all the subsections, changes to, and altering just to see what is actually being voted on. Our officials are supposed to vote for what the people want, not corporation lobbyists telling them to. Look at integrity.org to see that the highest grade for integrity for our states is D+. The candidates that take the most money from lobbyists win. Campaign financing is where our officials are bought and paid for. The offices of our representatives is where the lobbyists go first. The ability to get the person in charge at the office gets the access to the officials at any time for whatever reason. To be in charge of an office is not high paying unless you sell access to the right people. Fundraising events, celebrity events are all hosted by big named, well funded special interest groups. An informed voter is not what a candidate wants, but are you informed? Or do you just listen to what you're being told? God tells us to vote for the one with integrity, not the one that tickles our ears while picking our pockets to support billionaires and huge multi-international corporations. To God be the glory of our country, not the shame. Investigate all candidates who gives them the most money, the most gifts and travel, because this book and its author clearly state to live beyond reproach. Tell your elected officials how you feel about how they do their job and remind them they work for you, or they are supposed to. This book and its author are not the problem. They are, in fact, the solution. The government has taken God out of it. So who does that leave in it? Greed, The love of money is the root of all evil. Jesus showed us the example of how to be and why we need to be humble as a servant, not wealthy. Let God and His guidebook, the Bible, be your inspiration on how to vote and who to vote for. Remember, if the political party you're in does not vote for what you wanted after you're researching, you don't have to stick with it. Vote for the candidate that will say God first, and the only party lines he is in is getting into a birthday party. May the love and peace of God Almighty be with you as you research the candidates before you vote. God bless you.